First Baptist Church of Kimberling City presents a fresh look with Fresh Starts.
Good morning, church. Good to see you this Monday morning. Good to be a part of this week's Fresh Start. And so what I want to talk to you about as we view a fresh start this week is the value that God places upon each and every one of us. And what we're going to focus on mainly today is the value of having an accurate view of ourselves. And so one of the scriptures I want to just read over today is out of Psalms 139. But before I get into that, I just want to tell you a little bit about this show that kind of just will help hope piece things together. But this show I like to watch on the History Channel is called American Pickers. So what that show is about these three individuals, Mike, Frank, and Danielle. They travel all over the U.S. just seeking out these national treasures. Treasures that have been lost, that have been buried, that have been hidden, that have been tarnished, that have been rusted over and scarred and just kind of left behind. And they climb over and climb into and dig out these treasures to be revealed and to be showed. You see, what most people would consider junk, they have an eye to be able to see beyond just the junk and look into truly the value behind what those things are. And so, you know, just like that, I know a lot of us have a tendency to be scarred, to feel like we're left behind or hidden or scarred over and not worth anything. But, you know, we have a Creator that looks at us in a lot different view than what we have a tendency to look at ourselves from just the surface. You see in the scripture out of Psalms 139, David goes on to say, you know, and he was a man that was hurting during this time too. And he says, look, Lord, I know that you have searched me and you know me. You know that when I sit down and when I rise up, you understand my thoughts from afar and you observe my travels and my rest. You are aware of all my ways. You know, and you have encircled me. You have placed your hand upon me. This wonderful knowledge is beyond me. It is so lofty that I am unable to reach it. Where can I go to escape this? Then he goes on to say, look, I know, God, that I'm not able to even run anywhere from you. Your omnipresence is everywhere. Everywhere that I go, you are there with me. And then he goes on to talk about the deepness behind who he is in God. He says, for you have created me. You have created my inward parts. You have knit me together in my mother's womb. I will praise you because I am remarkably and wonderfully made. You see, this heavenly picker of eternity has picked you. And he's picked me. And he's given you this mirror to see the divine, from a divine perspective, yourself as God sees you. So as you begin your week, this week, I hope that you get off to a fresh start with fresh eyes of truly how you're valued to God. I love you, church.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share Fresh Start. Fresh Start is a ministry of First Baptist Church, Kimberling City.